Machine for the insiders. You're saying on a global level, the U.S. dollar is encumbered right now with trillions of debt all over the world. Now it's even taking on the debts of Europe. So at some point, to push all that debt into the background, you simply create a special drawing right, and you say, oh, well, all the debt that was associated with the dollar is now part of the dark universe of dark exchanges, and we don't worry about it because interest rates are almost zero, and we're just going to extend and pretend forever, and now we're just going to focus on the SDR, and this is a clean, spanking new global currency that's unencumbered by debt, and we're going to use this to leverage the economy even more, and of course, leveraging the global economy even more means more debt slavery.
Exactly. I mean, that's a beautiful summary, and it's bringing us to just more indebted slavery and to the point of an eventual collapse that's going to bring a global depression, I think, that's going to put us in so much pain that we're going to be willing to accept whatever they come up with to replace the current model of nation states with a single integrated system.
Right. So the end game, what is the end game? I've got my little version of the end game, but since I'm interviewing you, and you are a philosopher, what is the end game?
Well, the ultimate end game might be very different. It might be more hopeful. If we get into sort of eschatological hope, the sort of things that religions teach us.
Okay, you're using a big word there, buddy. Okay, what now? You even out lexiconed me on that one. What is it? Ecclesiastical arbitrage?
Well, I'm just saying that the end game that these people are planning is not the ultimate end game. I think there will be a future beyond what these people are planning. But the end game for these people is, and I'll avoid the long word then, is to bring us under a single globally controlled system. And it's a wild card whether they're going to be able to pull it off, because we see in Greece people trying to engage centrifugal forces and get some of their power back. But that's their plan, is to keep this momentum going towards a globally integrated system where one central banking network controls all nations, including the ones that aren't currently under the Anglo usury-based banking system, which is the Muslim countries. I think it's no accident that we're attacking them now, because it's the last religion that has maintained its stand against usury.
Yes. We are located at that moment in time when a day which is like a month is about to end, and a day which is like a week is about to commence. When it does occur, it will confirm what I'm saying. When Britain became the ruling state in the world, Britain took control of the money of the world, and the sterling pound was the international currency. You remember those days when we used to study £1 4.80, £2 9.60, £3 14.40 when you went to school? Huh? Yeah. And then when the United States took over from Britain as the ruling state in the world, the United States could not be the ruling state in the world without taking control of the money of the world. And so the US dollar replaced the sterling pound as the international currency. This took place at the Bretton Woods Conference, the Bretton Woods Accord in upstate New York. And I'm saying to you, if you look at the world of money, you would see the writing is on the wall. That the Bretton Woods Accord is collapsing. It has already collapsed. And a new international monetary system is around the corner, in which the US dollar will disappear. And when the US dollar crashes, the American economy will crash with it. Flying high, the Dow Jones flying high. And that the events which are now unfolding in the world, the attack on Afghanistan, the attack on Iraq, the new American imperium that is taking over the world are all meant to serve one mission: to pave the way for the state of Israel to wage a big war. And as a consequence of that big war that Israel is going to wage, the territory of the state of Israel is going to dramatically expand to encompass the biblical frontiers of Israel, of the Holy Land. Bible says, from the river of Egypt to the river Euphrates. That's not true. The Quran proves that that is false. The Holy Land does not exist from the river of Egypt to the river Euphrates. That is false. But it's there in the Bible. They put it in. And so Israel has to wage a big war which will dramatically expand the territory of the state so that Israel will control the Suez Canal tomorrow. And Israel will control the oil of the Gulf tomorrow. And there will be a concomitant attack on the US dollar. And the US dollar collapses, and when it collapses, it will bring down the whole world of paper money with it.